what should I go for today? Hi guys, this is Klaudia. Welcome back to my channel. So today is the real day in the life review of this beauty right here, the S21 Plus. So the S21 Plus is a little bit better than the S21 and it's a bit less than the S21 Ultra. So a real day in the life review is me using my device on a typical day in the life situation to see its performance and mostly battery life. As you might have seen on my iPhone 12 mini real day in the life review, so this day will be quite similar, but overall the day will be a little bit amplified to see what its limits are of the bigger battery. Now I do have my SD card in, however I will not be using the 5G, it will only be 4G. There's none in my area. So the time is now 10:23. Literally it just went down to 99%, so we are on 99% right now. So for the first 2 hours I'm just going to do some work on my MacBook and use the phone occasionally. Then I will go on to my break where I will go outside. Then I will come back, make dinner, and then after work is finished I got more time to relax and use the phone more continuously. So before I start, the phone is on default settings, which means the phone will adjust according to the battery percentage. So like the refresh rate and brightness will adjust by itself. So let's start the day in 3, 2, 1. So we are back and it's time for my break now. Phone battery is on 92%. It's 12:07. So far so good. Screen time is 35 minutes. At the moment it was basic things like Instagram, WhatsApp, bit of YouTube. I was adding stuff to my watch list. So I'm just about to leave now. And currently I'm using the front camera, which is 10 megapixels, and I must say the color tones are really true to life. Like my skin tone does resemble the real life more, and also I do like the fact that my eyes are a bit more shining in this video. Yeah, let's get ready to leave now. Oh, and before I leave, make sure you like this video if you like the content so far. I will be doing more videos like this, so make sure to subscribe as well and click your notification bell. So let me set up my scooter and let's go for a ride.
Sexy.
So the camera is good. I was really surprised. I think my favorite feature was the portrait mode. When you take a picture, the clouds don't seem that nice. When the photo actually gets processed, the clouds come out way nicer. Really clear and defined. I didn't feel like there's a major difference in the 8K videos. Maybe if I was in a better location. At the moment it's quite dull and everything, so it didn't make much of a difference. So when I zoomed in to take a photo, everything still looks pretty defined. It really looks like a painting. So it is now 2:03. So before I left we was on 92% and the battery percentage is 74%. My screen time is 1 hour and 12 minutes. So while I was out, I was mostly using Spotify, the camera, so that did drain a lot more battery. So right now I'm going to make some dinner. I'm in the kitchen and I will watch some YouTube videos. Now let's test out the sound quality. It's quite strange because the volume is not that loud, but it's very clear. So the S21 Plus actually does have a display of 1080 pixels, and that's a bit of a disappointment to some people, as the previous models did have a better pixelation, but they did downgrade this year. But for me, it doesn't really make a massive difference because it is still really good quality. So I must say, I do love the 120 Hz refresh rate. It feels like the phone just kind of woke up out of its sleepy, tired zone and is fully awake. And the fact that it switches between, I think it's 48 to 120 Hz while saving battery, so I do not even notice that difference. So I have just finished making my food, quite healthy. While I'm eating, I'm going to watch some Disney Plus, and now the screen time is 1 hour and 40 minutes and we are on 68% battery. So I have made my way upstairs, just finished work, and before I went upstairs I had a cheeky bit of pancakes, which was good for the benefits of the camera, as I was able to test out if it identified whether it was food. So it's 7:44 p.m. and the battery percentage is 40%, so we've come a long way. The screen time is 3 hours and 32, and I'm just going to do a bit of gaming, a bit of social media, browse around a little bit more, try get that battery percentage to somewhere around 10%, and then see what the screen time is. There is also a bit of an issue with the heat buildup, but I feel like it's mainly because I haven't used this phone a lot, so it hasn't worked out my daily routine or usage, and it just doesn't know how to use the battery accordingly. So I think that could get fixed over time. I also like the screen size of the S21 Plus. It's 6.7 inches, but it's very good to handle. I can still manage to use it with one hand and it doesn't slip out of my hand, so I do really like the size. I think they made the width quite good. I really like the vibrant display. It's got a lot of color ranges with the 1300 nits. So sometimes I don't even realize, but I'm actually holding the middle button for too long, and then the Google voice control comes up, and it happens quite regularly. So I feel like it's because when I have it on one hand, the screen is a bit too low.
Sexy.
So overall, the battery of the S21 Plus is very good for a user like me. It does handle what I usually do on a daily basis, and even more because today I did go out and take some 8K videos and photos, time-lapse, and it does a lot of the processing for that. So I feel like the battery could be even higher. So the battery is not as good as the iPhone 12 Pro, but that is because it does use a bigger refresh rate. So I did find that the refresh rate of 120 Hz is beneficial, but sometimes it is a little bit sensitive to the touch. So do I actually recommend the S21 Plus? And it varies from person to person. Some people do feel like it's a downgrade because of the 1080 pixels. They would rather go for the S20 as it seems a lot better in that perspective. But if you do like the color design, and also if it's a new device and you don't want to go back to the older model, then I certainly do recommend the S21 Plus. So if this phone is your main type of media usage rather than a laptop or a tablet, then certainly this will last you a decent amount of time. So I think that is all from me. If you guys did enjoy this video, give it a like so that I know to make more content like this. And also subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out any of my future videos. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Sexy.